Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is DeeDee, and on this channel, I share my weight loss journey, tips, and everything in between. As of recent, I've been sharing my journey on the carnivore diet, what I eat, how I'm feeling, and best tips to stay on track. In today's video, I'll be sharing a what I eat in a day, just to show you specifically what I'm eating on this carnivore diet. Please start my day off with some coffee. I will be completely honest, the coffee is not black coffee. I put just a little bit of creamer. It's sugar-free creamer, sugar-free Coffee Mate creamer to be exact. There are 0 carbs, 0 sugars, and it includes 0 added sugars. So I put just a little bit, maybe about 2 tablespoons into my coffee, and I start my day with coffee. Another thing I always make sure to start my day off with is a bottle of water and taking my vitamins. So you'll see here, these are the Centrum Women Vitamins that support energy, immunity, metabolism, and healthy appearance. If you've watched one of my more recent videos, you'll know that I do my best to intermittent fast. So my window of eating is between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. at night. And I understand that some may feel that putting a little bit of creamer in my coffee is breaking my fast. But the way I think about it is you have to do what's best for you. I don't want to put myself in a position where I am eating bland food, or in this case, drinking coffee that I don't like and not being able to sustain my lifestyle. All right, on to the first meal of the day. For this meal, I kept it super simple and satisfying. Scrambled eggs and butter with some Garcia sausages. You'll see that I started off with adding 2 tablespoons of butter, and I used 4 eggs. I seasoned it with salt and pepper, and I actually love eating eggs that are made with butter because it's really fluffy and it just tastes really good and savory. So the eggs are done, and I'm putting this beef sausage in the microwave. It's really quick to make. And while the beef sausage is heating up for about 2 minutes, this is a hack that I've been doing for a while. I just grab my own Ziploc and I pack portions up and put them in the freezer for later. Trust me, they are fresh and tasty. All right, so our eggs were done a few minutes, and now the beef sausage is there, and that's my meal. This meal took me less than 10 minutes, and it was so satisfying. So if you're a person that's on the go and need a quick, easy meal, this one is definitely one that you can try. All right, so my second meal of the day was around 4 p.m. and I wanted pork chops. So I'm starting off with a stick of butter, and I honestly love pork chops that are fried in butter. They're savory, it's filling, and it's just tender. I also love my meat well done, so I definitely flip these a couple of times. This meal took me about 15 minutes to cook, but look how golden brown they are. I love it. It was very tasty, quick to make, and those are my pork chops. These were my pork chops after they were done cooking. It took about 15 to 20 minutes, including prep. I will tell you this, I would have never thought, even before low carb, that this meal would be satisfying to me and I would be fine with it. I would have expected some rice, some type of carbs. And then when I was low carb, I would think I have to have broccoli, I have to have green beans, I have to have something with it. I ate it today, I was full and I was satisfied. And as I'm thinking about my day, I didn't have to eat anything else for the rest of the day, but I forced myself to eat this last meal. If you are carnivore currently, let me know if you ever get that feeling where you're making yourself eat more because you feel like you're not eating enough. That's where I'm at. I ate the scrambled eggs with the sausages, I ate the 2 pork chops, and around 7 o'clock, I was forcing myself to eat something else. So around 7, I was thinking of what can I eat that's animal-based, that is somewhat light and not too heavy. And I thought of tilapia. So I took some tilapia out, thawed it out, and decided to make that in the air fryer. So these are my 2 pieces of tilapia, about 4 ounces. One, it was a little bit bigger than the other, but I think it pretty much averaged out. I seasoned them with some salt, some pepper, and some garlic powder. Then I preheated my air fryer and I actually sprayed it with some non-stick olive oil, and I put them in for about 15 minutes. Typically at the halfway mark, I actually flip them just to take a look, and as you can see, one piece broke when I was flipping it, but that is my final look. So that was my last meal. You can see I tried to somewhat attach the piece that broke off, but I ate it nevertheless. I will say that it was a struggle getting that last meal in, so I'm gonna try to figure out how to maybe just do 2 meals a day and up my fat intake and hopefully be able to get enough protein. So that's everything I ate today on the carnivore diet. Super simple and very filling. If you're on the carnivore diet as well, please drop in the comments, what's your go-to meal? What's your go-to carnivore meal? Also, if you'd like to see more What I Eat in a Day videos, please drop that in the comments below as well. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.